What's up, guys? It's your trade of the day, and today it's going to be a CPI-based trade. Make sure you hit that QR code in the bottom right to join us here at Day Trade the World, our #1 sponsor and the #1 prop trading firm in the world. Okay, very, very simple here. Look, it's TQQ. Now, the number came out on CPI 7.1 versus 7.3, so instantly it was a better number there. You can see here on this is a 20-period chart. The one thing I want to show you is no matter what kind of data comes out, and I was sort of talking about this with the trader, and we're just like, oh man, why did we not see this? I mean, you just go back here to December 1st, November 30th. It's that exact high where we stopped today. So the TQQs goes to like 24.30 there on that day. The high today, 24.50 basically on some wick tops. So that should have definitely been faded. Past support or resistance has to be watched. So it's a mistrade here. But let's go to see what we did. Now, the funny thing about this trade here today, why are we on TQQ? Very, very simple. It's pretty cheap. It's only 22 bucks. So that's the first thing. It's great for you day traders out there that are able to maybe you're under PDT. You know, you don't have too much money in there. You can only make a few trades. You don't want to trade the futures and you like trading equity. The TQQ gives you triple, that's why it's there, triple levered NASDAQ. So you're gonna see the NASDAQ right now up 1%, TQQ up 3%. So it just gives you a little bit more movement, but at the same time, you know, it's a less dollar value, so you could take, you know, instead of trading the Qs, which is $360 or whatever it is, you know, you could maybe only take 100 shares of that, maybe you could take 1,000 of this. So, you know, back and forth, that's why I did it. But all right, let's go over this. Look at this, right at 828. Wow, yeah, we were in here early. 828. There's some kind of a movement here that happens on the NASDAQ where it spikes all the way up, then it comes all the way back down. Then you're gonna see here, there's 1 minute in here at 829 where the market started just to rip up, and it was going up pretty aggressively here. The TQs was from $22. It went all the way to $22.60 or 70 there. So you got about 30 to 70 cents on that move right away out of nowhere. The number wasn't even out yet. Then all of a sudden, bang, it shoots up to the upside. The problem was, before Brendan had it, or before I even saw it on Twitter or anywhere, I was like, oh my God, the market's moving, the market's moving. Then I heard 7-1 and I instantly just punched in. Very, very much not considering price whatsoever. This thing was bouncing around like crazy. But then it just starts to go up to the upside, and that's where we take out 20, 40, 60% of our trade. And it actually looks like I knew what I was doing here because we did run into this top, but I'm here to tell you that wasn't the case at all. I just wanted to make sure we got some out. So our initial long was about 24.30 there, busts up. Why were we getting out? 25 bucks. So it went up to 25, and I know it's a levered ETF, so prices don't really matter that much. It's just ingrained. So I just get out, and then I'm like, okay, now let's see. Then it fades back down. Look, this is why I draw lines. You got to have some kind of lines. VWAP, although on a move like this, doesn't really matter that much, but it did hold. Came down, we bounced off this 23.50 a bunch of times. So we averaged in, we take our last fill. Then as we sort of morph back up to the upside there, remember, it wasn't that much better, and it didn't change at all the Fed rate fund tool. So it actually went higher to the 50 points, right? So we were at about 77, 78% for tomorrow's Fed rate increase. That was at 50 points. It looks like it's gonna stay there. It's up to 90% now. So then all of a sudden we just start to drift up. Then we're like, okay, we get some tops out there. We're waiting for the complete top that doesn't come in. Then we get another piece out in this range, break the 50 period, break view up and get out. Then our last out is at 50 just to make sure we capture some profits, and then it was down to the downside. But look, it's your trade of the day for two reasons again. One, we knew the instrument we wanted. We wanted the triple Qs, right? And so we picked TQQ. Again, triple levered. So that's what we wanted. We wanted something that can move aggressively. So that's the first thing. The second thing is we were just not biased whatsoever. And I think that's important to be that way when you're into this market, is that you just wait to hear. If Brendan would have said 7.5 or 7.4 greater than expected, then I just would have hit the short instead of the long, right? So I was waiting for the key data, and on that we miss it a little bit. And then for myself, for next time, even for tomorrow, look to see where we were in the past. Maybe some of these old data points come into play again. It's the Qs, it's the NASDAQ on a very important day, your trade of the day.